And welcome back. In yogi culture, there is an interesting event taking place called Kumba Mela. So basically, this event is destined to connect the ones that are really struggling in physical aspects with the ones that already achieved their spiritual consciousness. So really the meeting of the worldly man and spiritual devotees. So this is for really enlighten those that are still struggling in physical aspects of our human beingness, to really grasp, touch really the spiritual aspects that are best felt, not really described in words. So as well, if you connect back to how to best learn to meditate, learn to just grow spiritually, it's best to have the proximity of someone that is spiritually conscious and someone that can guide you on the very first steps of going out of only explaining with the head, then to feeling it with your heart, with your soul. And that was the purpose as well of Kumba Mela. And the main aspect that took place in there was really these possibilities to enlighten the ones that were already exploiting their path to the spirituality, to self-consciousness, to spirituality that starts in your heart, in your gut, in your third eye, in this connectivity with higher consciousness that is really our ultimate destination. So just for each and everyone to grow spiritually, to self-develop, to find your spirituality, it's best to connect to someone that is spiritually aware in a form of gurus, in a form of spiritual teachers, even if you start from the religion as well, from the enlightened ones in the religion, from the saints, from biographies, biographies of saints, and by following the saints in reality, the saints that were living in your time and you already saw them as really the ones that are of different mentality, different beingness. You felt it. It's in our case, it was John Paul II that was like living proof of how saint behaves. And as well, if you consider how those saints in the Bible, how those saints that existed were functioning, they as well had most of the times just enlightened situation. So they were ordinary human beings in physical aspect that got enlightened by really what needed to happen for them to just discover who they really are and what is their true identity. Like for Sadhguru, it was really just going to exact same rock couple of times, but one time he discovered the oneness with the whole universe, with the whole environment around, and time nearly disappeared for him in this very moment. As well, for some, it's going to certain destination, sometimes and quite often in terms of Hindu tradition, in terms of yogis, they were going to Himalayas really to discover those undiscovered paths, and on the end of the path they found their guidance, they found their enlightenment, and they found the specific path that just navigated them. They were not navigating on their own, they just were navigated with the feeling, they were navigated with by higher consciousness that really gave them the idea where to go, and it was basing as well on their willingness to be enlightened, their willingness to find more, to be more, and to be aware of more, to then give it to others, enlighten others. So right now we have perfect situation to really discover the spirituality as we are in this virtual world, and let's try to really discover the knowledge, but let's implement it internally. Right now most of us, or lots of us, have this opportunity to be more often with themselves and just use this time for appreciating who you are and discovering your true capabilities, as there is lots of things to discover, and we are just on the beginning. We are just entering the consciousness in spiritual terms, and what is beyond, it's beyond imagination, because our imagination mostly works in your head and mostly bases on some aspect that we already discovered, and this really grace of what is happening is really the true creation capabilities that are possible. So open up and look for guidance, look for your spirituality, look inside yourself, appreciate yourself. You are worth enough always. You are priceless. So with that, thank you very much, and enjoy each and every moment that you have, and grow to the best you can. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.